All right, folks, we need to talk about entry models, okay? Because I noticed that a lot of you guys having troubles with entry models, okay? Not models itself, I guess, but specific in the entry point. So in this video, I'm gonna cover it up, how to approach the entry models and how to correctly execute the entry models, okay? Um, so let's go. But before we start, just don't forget to join the Discord, okay? We have the Discord link below. We have live rooms. We have one-on-one mentorship, and we have a special Easter promotion. Okay, that the live room is costing only $14 until day 10, and the one-on-one mentorship is with promotions as well, costing only $200. It's usually $1,000, so now it's $200. So just just enter the Discord, enjoy the promotions. Okay. Anyway, let's talk about entry models, right? Before we start, we need to find a model. Okay, I will use the 90M model for Nasdaq here. So let's start. Like today, we have no trades on the 90M model, but yesterday we do. So what we're going to do, we're going to mark the 8 a.m. candle as always. Okay, I'm not talking about the model itself in this video because I already have videos talk about the model. So you can check in the channel the the Nasdaq CRT model, right? So marking the 8 a.m. candle, okay, what you're gonna do? You're gonna wait for the purge on or the low or the high. What comes first, right? In this case, we purge the low, right? Let's drop to 1 minute, and be aware the 1 minute time frame is the time frame to do your entries. Okay, so you have an entry model, go to 1 minute. Okay, of course you're looking for the 9 a.m. model on the Nasdaq. Okay, if you're looking like other models, can be different, but this is specifically you're going to the 1 minute. So you look into the 1 hour chart, mark the 1 hour candle, the 8 a.m. candle, right? Then drop to 1 minute and you find your entry. Why 1 minute? Because you can get better risk to reward trades. Okay, you can do it also on the 5 minute. Okay, but in the 5 minute, you're going to see that sometimes you get a nice risk to reward and sometimes you don't. So, yeah, like 5 minutes, you get better confirmations, but sometimes you just miss out the trade or you get worse risk reward. So, for that case, I prefer the 1 minute, right? So said that, what we have here, okay, we have this, I don't know, probably news or something candles right here. This is not normal and unusual time, so probably something Trump said. I don't know. Honestly, I don't see anything about it. But either way, you see this not obvious candle. He just it's just different and probably something about geopolitical news and stuff like that. So this is important candle, okay? And is your 8 a.m. highs, okay? So keep that in mind. You can say this is a data highs, okay? Data highs. So 9 a.m., okay, it comes to here. This is your 9 a.m. low, 8 right here, okay? This is your low, right? 8 a.m. lows. Okay, so 9 a.m., what do we have here? Okay, um, we can use the bar replay to do it. Okay, let's go to the 8:59 and all right. So you're waiting for this purge. Okay, you wait. So here you have nothing. Here, well, here you have something. Okay, you purged low, but okay, how are you going to approach? Because you have many different options to approach this, right? And I want you guys to understand one thing. I already teach all the entry models in the videos Okay, I have a specific video about entry models, so you can check it out. Okay, it's in the channel also. So what we see here, okay, what we see here, like currently, what we have here, like honestly, just this market structure shift if you want to market. So we don't have much to work for right now, right? So let's keep waiting a little bit. If the market comes here and give us some possibility, okay, we took it, but so far nothing, right? Right now, what we got? Like this looks to me like an R block. Okay, this looks like an R block, but yeah, yeah, we can mark it. We can mark it. This R block. Okay, we can mark it, but eh, let's see. Right now is the important thing. If this is an order block, okay, if this is an order block, this is a candle that you don't want to see after the order block because order block it tends to push the price, sorry, push the price away from here, right? Not rejecting. You're not going to reject an order block, okay? If you had a true order block here, okay, you're not going to reject it, right? So you want to push out of the order block. And that's why the reason I told you guys, wait for the closure of this candle before you take an entry on a possible order block, okay? Because you want to see the intention. You want to see price pushing away from the order block and you took on the retracement and then you move, right? This is the measure of the order blocks. Anyway, so this is a candle that you don't want to see after a possible order block, okay? So let's keep rolling. Okay, weakness, you can see weakness, weakness, okay? Yeah, and we reject. So let's wait. We have nothing to work so far. Okay, so another possible order block, okay, we can mark this little guy here. So this is getting more interesting, okay? Another possible order block. Yeah, okay. We have inverse fair value gap here? No, we don't. We just have this candle. This is a possible order block. Yes, for sure. It is. What we have more here? Now more we begin to see some more interesting things right here. Like this, market structure shift, right? And you have the SISD right here also, if you want to mark it. Okay, so well, now you starting to see something. You have an order block candle, you have assist, you have market structure shift. So you are expecting the price do this kind of movement right here and then push, right? Okay, let's continue. Nothing. Interesting, interesting. Okay, right now, this is something really interesting because we broke all these levels with intention. Okay, if you see, like, okay, we rejected here, okay, but we clearly reject going lower and we push, 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 push. Right, this is interesting, okay? So what are you gonna do here? Well, we have some options, okay? Since this candle closed above the order block, you can put your entry right here on the order block line for a possible retracement, or you can just long from here. That's up to you, okay? I like to get to the retest of the order block, okay? So I'm gonna put my entry here on the retest of the order block, right? Okay, we are in because we tapped again the order block, right? Right, so we are in. What is our target for this trade? Honestly, almost the time I go for the 50%, okay? Go for the 50% right here because the 50% is a strong region that we need to look for, okay? So the most of the time I will put my trade like here and you get a solid 4.63 R. This is a great trade, you guys. This is a great trade, okay? But I cannot ignore this. I cannot ignore this, right? So in this case, what you can do, you can say, okay, let's assume that I am right here. Okay, the market purged this 8 a.m. lows. Okay, and we're going to reverse from here. Okay, where is the next point, possible point, and like obvious point that market will go? Well, data highs. Okay, in this case, and I really like to target data highs or data lows because almost 100% of the time the market will close this gap, this inefficiency, because data is inefficiency, because market makers need to remove their order from the market, right? So this is what happens. So this is inefficiency, and almost all the time the market will close those inefficiencies. Okay, so said that, you can aim for this monstrous 9.6 hour trade. Okay, and let's play it out. Okay, you can both or aiming for the 50% or the data highs. Okay, another thing here, we are talking about entry models in this video, right? So right now you have seized. Okay, and once you have seized and candle closing, uh candle breaking the seized, closing above the seized, you can enter here as well. Okay, that's no problem, right? You stop below the low because this low invalidates your whole trading idea. So yeah, this is another trading option as well. Okay, 2.4 are right, not that great as the order block entry, because the order block entry is the most optimal entry that you can get most of the time. And you have the market structure shift right here, but in this case we don't have any fair value gaps being formed here, right? So like you can take in this candle after we broke the market structure shift, but the risk reward like is too bad, so I don't think it's worth it. Okay, so the entry models that I see here is this: you have the order block, you have the SIST, and you have the market structure shift, but you have no fair value gap in this leg to retest it, right? So let's keep it up. Okay, and we are pushing. Okay, we got a major retracement. We test again this order block line. You see, again tested the order block line and respecting the order block and pushing and pushing and pushing. Okay, now we have the opening. Okay, now 9:29. Okay, 9:30. Right, again we test the order block. You see, this order block is pretty strong levels. Okay, once you get the the correct way to look for the order blocks, these order block levels are really strong. Okay, so again we test the order block in the opening. Again, and we just pump it up. We fucking pump it up. Right, let's go. Okay, we hit the 50% here. Right, if you want to close the trade here, awesome, 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 awesome. Like you get 4.6 R, and for me that's enough for close the day. Like, I'm calling the day here, no doubts, no doubts. I'm calling the day here. Okay, if you want to be more greedy and say, okay, after this we test this order block 1, 2, 3 times and we exploding higher, I want to aim for the data hypes. Okay, man. Okay, I don't judge you. That's the correct way. Okay, you be more bold, you be more risky, you be more aggressive, and the market's going, and the market's pushing. Okay, we retrace a little bit, retracing. Okay, we give up all back. Okay, and now you're thinking, oh my god, what I just did, right? What I just did. So let's keep playing here. Let's keep playing here, guys. Okay, And now you're thinking, oh my God, I'm going to be stopped out. I'm going to be stopped out. It's over for me. It's over for me. The market's reacting again near that level, that important level. And you can see here, we have like, this is a confliction level, okay? Not a confliction, but acceptance. We have a lot of volume going on here, right? Right, let's keep pushing, pushing. We are going higher, okay? Again, if you want to just close the trade here, awesome. You get solid, let's see, 9:10 to 9:30. You got solid 23 minutes of work this day, okay? But if you want to keep pushing to these highs, okay, you can do it. You can do it, okay? And market's going, market's going, right? And you need to be patient. Market is patience, bro. Market is patience. And we are going. We are going, right? Slowly, instead, we are going to that data highs. Okay? And eventually, we're going to hit that. Okay? Because I was trading this day, so I know it, right? Because all data highs and data lows eventually gets hit because it is an inefficiency, right? Let's keep playing. Okay, almost hit it. And there we go. Boom. We hit that. Okay? So 9.6 R, bro. Honestly, you can go for the 50% here. It's pretty fine. You don't need to go for the whole take profit. But bro, this is the importance of knowing the entry models that I teach. Because if you're not able to see these entry models being formed right here, all right, this order block, this market structure shift, like if you're not aligning all those entry models on your model, you're not be able to take the trade, bro. Or you're gonna take a trade that is too, you know, late, and you get a terrible risk reward, right? And you can have a IFG here also, but you don't. But if you had a IFG, let's say you have an IFG here, okay, like let's say like this. Of course, you don't have it, but let's say if you do, there's a possibility as well. Like you're aligning all the entry models, and that's the deal with the entry models. You need to know them all, and once once the first entry model appears, you need to be able to take it. You need to be able to click it, right? And let the trade run. Let the market pay for itself, right? So this is the video for today. Okay, this is the video for today because I really want to talk about entry model because a lot of people are having troubles with entry models. In my advice for you, if you are having troubles with entry models, right? Study the entry models. I have videos here in the channel talking about entry models. Go watch the videos, study the videos, right? And then come to the markets and wait for the alignment of the model with the entry models. And whatever the entry model presents to yourself, first you took it because it's risky. You are risking. It's a risk game. Trading is a risk game. Okay. But to do so, you need to know the entry models. You need to have the tools on your toolbox. Okay? So that's it, guys. Don't forget to join the Discord, enjoy the promotions, because it's only until day 10 of April. So enjoy it, and see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.